Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Amber.
Chris.
Ross.
And Brandy.
In this episode, we're talking about Jojo Siwa.
This is going to be the ladies just talking a bunch of shit because me and Ross don't have anything to say about this bitch.
She started off on Dance Moms as one of the little girl dancers, and then I think she got like a whole bunch of products that she was selling.
And she
and
was doing like the hair
it was
bows.
JoJo everywhere.
Yeah, the hair bows and
JoJo's hair bows.
I mean, when I tell you, like,
Giant,
they were
like the
huge.
cheerleader type.
Yeah, like bigger than the little girl's head.
Goodness.
And she had all kinds of like hair products and accessories and bling, and she's just like, I mean, I get on the one hand that she really like, this kid was supporting her whole family at 9.
That's horseshit.
It is, and I'm sure it fucks with those kids' heads.
Oh, yeah, totally.
There's no way it can't. But she's obnoxious.
Seriously, when she was like, I think 16, 17, I was like, when is she going to drop this like little girl
Yeah, because it like went on
thing?
way too long.
Like, this is getting creepy now.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable because like she's a full ass grown girl, but she still has like very. It just made me cringe every time I see her. Now I cringe every time I see her now, but for completely different reasons. And so now she's entered her bad bitch era.
She's had her transformation.
Yeah, she's gay and she's edgy and she like wears everything. Like for the last week, she's been doing appearances in like
Construction vest and tool belt.
and like the carpenter's jeans, and like she's got the construction vest, and then she's got like the tool pouch, and they're all bedazzled,
blinged out.
Yeah, and she does this dance. For her song is called Karma, and it's like, karma's a bitch, I should have known better. And
there was a whole thing about her still in that song, too.
Right, yeah, because first she tried to say she wrote the song about an ex.
Well, see, I saw something the other day. Somebody was interviewing. She said, you will not find anything saying that
Yeah, I
I wrote
heard
that
that
song. So
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I thought I remembered something about the boyfriend
and I don't know, maybe what she was trying to say is the reason she connected with it is it made her think of an ex. I don't know. But because people have really...
That sounds like damage control.
And
when you get caught stealing.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I'm sure... Because somebody else put this out, that wasn't like a big name. Somebody else put it out like 9 years ago because they've been playing the clip of it. And apparently they offered it to Miley Cyrus, and she was like, I'm going to give that one a hard pass. And
what's hilarious is on the Billboard chart when her Karma's a Bitch song came out, the original artist who did it was way up high, and JoJo was way down
here.
low.
So the original artist re-released hers.
Well, here's the thing.
Supposedly in response for JoJo saying she wrote it.
A lot of people may not know. If you get caught stealing somebody's song, and this happened a lot back in the day.
She says her people came to her with it.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter. This happened a lot back in the day when sampling was a new thing. If you get caught taking somebody's song without their permission, and they sue you,
oh yeah,
which anyone with half a brain absolutely would.
Who was it that Ozzy was talking about? They absolutely did not want his song sampled.
Kanye.
Yeah, because he fucking hates Kanye. Well, because they're Jewish, and Kanye's an anti-Semite.
Well, the thing is, if that girl sues dumbass for copyright infringement,
but I don't think
she would be awarded 100% of the proceeds from that song.
Right, but I don't think that's even a thing in this situation, because I believe that her publishing company sold the rights to...
Yeah, because I remember something saying that she bought the song.
Yeah,
I've been confused by the whole thing.
No, if you... No, a publishing company wouldn't do that.
Well, I may not have, but like her management
I remember somebody saying that they bought the song.
Yeah. And so
which got really confused after that, because I was like, well, I thought that girl she had a whole video where she released the song, and then
but they do that.
They sold it, but then she stole it, and then there's the Miley Cyrus thing.
She didn't steal it. It's just not her original work. Well, that's not uncommon.
Okay, that happens all the time.
Right,
yeah.
Because
that's what I'm saying.
like 99% of country artists at some point, and it doesn't matter who we're talking about, at some point they have had a writer, or there's actually a place in Nashville where these cats will go and play their songs. It's almost like an open mic night, right? And they'll play their songs, and managers will be in there and hear the song and go back to the artist that they represent and say, hey, you need to buy this.
Right.
Or the artists themselves would be in there.
I mean, I'm not going to say very few, but it's not uncommon for an artist to perform material that they didn't write.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's a whole different thing in between being a singer and a songwriter. Not all of them are actual singer-songwriters.
Yeah, like most...
And some singer-songwriters will write songs and other singers...
write songs with other people in mind, you know.
Oh, not Tech Nine, damn it. The fuck is his name? The guy that stupid ass was saying was going to perform at his thing.
Jeremy Allen
T-Pain?
Jones.
T-Pain.
Yeah,
T-Pain ghost writes a lot of country songs.
Yeah. And so there was that. And then so she's been on a bit of a blitz promoting this song Karma, because I think the video dropped about a month ago.
I don't know.
It's terrible. It's all these like, I don't know if she's supposed to be the creature from the Black Lagoon, but they're on a beach and they're aggressively humping this girl that just crawled out of the water, and it just looks painful. It looks like someone's going to be bruised. And it's this, and like, I've seen, because people are saying the choreography for Karma is awful. But then there are other people on TikTok that are like, no, it's really not bad choreography. It's her. It's how she
She's
overdoes
so,
it.
like, rough.
Angry. Like, you know, and so, like, I saw a dance team do it, and I was like, okay, that's not bad.
It's just her jerky. Rough.
Yes, that's what it is. There's no flow. It's real jerky and angry. And
even when she was showing like Mario Lopez, when she was doing it slow, she was even just like doing it real jerky.
It looks like an angry hand job or something.
Angry? I don't want an angry hand job.
I kind of do. Those aren't as bad as you think.
I don't know. If she's jerking on it like she's jerking her neck, I think you don't want it.
I'm just saying you'd probably be wrong.
Well, okay. So, Amber, when we leave, you can give Chris an angry hand job.
Oh, my God.
But paint your face up like Jojo Siwa. And
she wants to be a part of Kiss, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you have to lisp. Oh, Daddy, I'm going to work you over. But... And
it's
she's
weird.
Just everywhere. Like,
and she says she made a new genre, gay pop.
Yeah, she's the first person to be like openly gay and openly popish.
Yeah, because Little Richard wasn't a thing.
Or David Bowie, or Freddie Mercury, or fucking Elton John. Can you get queerer than Elton John? I don't think
that
you can.
motherfucker bursts into flames.
He's a little fabulous.
He's
got a lot of fabulous.
He has a full-time firefighter that follows him around. That's how flaming he is.
I love Elton John, but
I do too.
But damn, I mean, like, you're gonna really look in the mirrher and say, "I did this."
I'm the first brigade
with a straight face. You are going to tell me
what? And then she's like,
"Well, that's like when who was it that Elton John did a duet with, and all of that person's fans were like, this is so nice of them putting in."
No. That was Ozzy.
Was it Ozzy?
It was Ozzy and
Yes.
Post Malone.
Okay.
And
Well, there was
and all
someone
the-
with there
I
was
think
something
there
with
was one-
Willie
There was one with
Nelson.
Elton John.
There was
It
one
was
with
something with
Elton
Willie
John.
Nelson too.
But the one that you're talking about was Ozzy and Post Malone, and all the idiot Post Malone fans were like, "That's so nice of them to give this guy Ozzy a chance.
Yeah.
He's really gonna do good." It's like, shut the fuck
my
up.
God.
First of all, and
Fucking
I like
idiot.
Post Malone's music.
Yeah.
I don't listen to him, so
I like him.
Yeah, I don't think I can name a song.
I can't.
Sunflower.
I certainly can't name
Circles.
3.
Circles. Yeah, I like a lot of his stuff,
Yeah.
but I like Ozzy too. And
I
Ozzy's
don't.
Been around forever. I love Ozzy.
I don't. I think Ozzy is an overrated musician.
You think that about
A lot of
Everybody-
people. You're
everybody
right.
that's not you?
No, I do not. I think the musicians that play with Ozzy are incredible, but he has a shitty voice, but he is a spectacular entertainer. He's not a good singer.
Yeah, good frontman.
Yeah,
He is a fantastic frontman. Yeah, absolutely.
he's got that charisma.
He does. He's got the whole thing, just except for the voice.
Oh my God. I saw on Facebook Sharon posted a picture of Ozzy when they were dating. God damn.
Oh, he was good looking.
Oh, yeah.
I get why she went through all the trouble now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that old dude doddering around drooling on himself. I was like, I don't get it. But now I get it.
Yeah.
He was gorgeous.
He was a good looking dude.
And,
Had been loaded.
oh, yeah. Well, she was their manager, you know. And,
God,
'cause her-
she went through so much. I don't think There's
I don't
no
care
way
how
I could
pretty
put
he
up with
was.
that
I couldn't
shit.
hang for all that. But yeah, her dad was a big record executive, and then she, you know, that's what people like act like she's just the wife.
No,
She's somebody in her.
she's the whole thing.
Yeah.
She is the reason that Ozfest is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because she tried to get them on the Lollapalooza tour, like the third year I think it was, and Perry Farrell, singer for Jane's Addiction, who created the Lollapalooza tour. So you know about English history, I know about music. Perry Farrell said Ozzy's not cool enough to play our tour, and she said, "Oh fucking really?"
All right.
Okay. And the next year, Ozfest came out
Ozfest.
and just obliterated
Yeah.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Sounds like that was some karma,
Yeah.
which can be a bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause- and Perry Farrell's a fucking moron, too.
I like
but
Jack. He's funny as hell.
Oh yeah, we watch like Jack's their like travel show and their,
Oh yeah, I like the travel. I watch all his little,
Yeah.
all the shorts on YouTube that they do.
I love, you know, they have so much fun. Like, you know,
I think at this point, putting him on camera is a disservice.
he's not like that anymore.
No.
He's not what?
he's not as bad. It doesn't seem like he's as bad as
No,
he used
he
to
got
be.
off all that. He was over medicated.
Yes, he was over medicated by a doctor.
and he's
That's
not.
what all that was
he's
about.
quick as he can be now.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and
I
he's
mean,
been that
he's-
way for years. I mean, he's getting up there, but no,
No.
he's
But yeah, that was like what was it? The late '90s, early 2000s.
yeah.
He was over medicated by a doctor.
A doctor was just had him medicated to the gills with shit that reacted with other shit, and
Yeah.
that's why he couldn't talk, and he
Yeah.
walked around like he was lost all the time. Oh no, they have all kinds of adventures.
Yeah,
They
because
go
like
everywhere.
even on the shorts on YouTube, you know, Ozzy used to be like,
yeah, it's not like that anymore.
No, he talks in full sentences.
Well,
you can
and he's
understand him.
and he's actually quick, like with his comebacks and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, no, that was just a case of a doctor just
Yeah.
using him. I think as a
Hope they
cash
sued the
cow.
shit out of him.
But yeah. So back to the Jojo Siwa. Like she said, I saw a thing where she said that she's the first influencer who sings.
Oh my god, she
Why do they all think they're the first of everything?
There ain't
for
nothing
being
new
on
under the
TV
sun.
so long. Has she just lived under a rock?
Right. Like,
Yes.
or people, nobody said to her, no, this was a thing before
I
you
hear
were
a
born.
lot of these like under 25.
Oh yeah.
Famous.
Have you seen the
quasi-famous
TikTok,
people.
like,
I'm the
there
first
should-
one to do that. Like, bitch, We did that back in '74.
That's what happens
there's
when
that-
you tell someone they're great for.
Oh, is that what it is?
And
No,
all
there's
they
one
can
TikTok
do
that
is-
goes around, and this girl's like,
Let Evan talk.
there was this girl that said
like
there
Brandy.
should be a phone that's hooked up in the house that everybody can use, and it's just like, the home phone, and they're like,
Imagine.
she's
I
talking
saw
about
that.
a landline.
No, I love the way that one black guy does it. He goes, "Oh Lord, she talking about a landline.
I saw
Oh
that. That was
Jesus,
so
how old
fucking
am I?
funny.
She
I
talking
need
about
to
a
know
home
who he is.
phone."
That sounds funny.
Yeah, it
No,
was funny as hell.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Oh Lord, she talking about a landline.
Oh, what year is it? Let me call Blockbuster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one today. When someone asked me how old I am, I'm gonna say I was once on the landline with Blockbuster Video.
See, if someone asks me how old I am, I'm going to tell them that I know what it sounds like when two robots scream at each other, so
Yeah.
I can get online.
Yeah.
They'd be like, online.
What is online? Are we always online?
I can tell you
I
how
love
it
that
sounds
one-
when you're getting there.
I love that one girl and her dad, where he's always like,
God, yeah.
he
I
pulled.
know you're
I saw
talking
one
about.
today. He pulled up. She pulled in the garage, and he's in his car. He said, "Excuse me." She's like, "What? Do you have any Grey Poupon?"
Yeah.
Poupon? What is that?
What?
Is that for pooping?
Well, and they did
I don't have any colors of Poupon.
Well, and they did the whole online thing too. Remember when he was like, "I need you to get offline.
Yeah,
get
so
off-
I can
Make
use
a
the
phone
phone.
I need to make this phone call."
He rolled up to her one time. He was like, "I'm looking for my brother Daryl and my other brother
Smalley.
Daryl."
That's
Yeah.
the last name, Smalley. Yeah.
I've been watching that for a
My
long.
brother Daryl, my other. She's like, you don't have any brothers.
I've been watching that for a long time. She I started watching his videos, and then her account got hacked, or TikTok kicked her off, and she had a ton of followers, and she was having trouble getting it back. I think
Was
they got
that
it.
the one
Well, she has a
where they
ton of
they
followers.
wanted her to verify it through her account, but she couldn't because her account was locked?
Yeah.
I don't.
Then they wound
don't
up having to
know.
get a new phone and shit.
Well,
I don't know.
that was a whole fucking.
she has,
That was a
she
whole
has a ton of
debacle.
followers now too. Mm-hmm. On OnlyFans,
What?
she has an OnlyFans page
And how do you know this?
Because he's
Because
looking
I-
at her butthole
because
on
yeah,
OnlyFans.
what's wrong with that? No, because I follow her on Instagram, and I was
Instagram.
Instagram.
I know she has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Well, I just can't believe y'all don't know about Jojo Siwa and how she's a bad girl. Now she tries to wear like this kiss makeup everywhere she goes.
Oh, good
Everything's black.
I guess
I mean,
she thinks
it's a
she
whole.
invented that
Like,
too.
Kiss needs to sue her.
Yeah, no shit.
Just
Like, she raided their closet.
yeah.
If Gene Simmons has anything to do with it, they will.
That motherfucker. See, that's another band that I think is overrated. And I know they're classics. And it's not because they're not me. It's because they are a mediocre band. And they've been playing fucking stadiums their whole career.
They have a lot of fans.
yeah.
I know that. They're still a mediocre band. But they're phenomenal performers.
So who do you think is not a mediocre band?
Oh, there's a lot of them. Shinedown. Phenomenal
Love Shinedown.
Okay,
musicians.
from the era of like Kiss and
When was that? 60s?
70s,
that'd be
80s.
70s.
Oh, okay. No, Kiss was in the 60s. I'm pretty sure, too.
70s.
So y'all acting like
No,
I
they
said, what
started
is it,
in
the
like, no,
1860s?
they started in like 71.
Okay, 71. Aerosmith.
When did Kiss
Okay.
first start? 73.
Okay. Who was around then? Was Skinner
Yes.
out then? Okay, so... And I'm not talking about stage presence. I'm talking about musicianship.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get that.
Who did I say? Aerosmith. Skinner. I actually like Boston.
Oh, I like Boston too.
Wait, are they the ones that did Dust in the Wind?
No, that's Kansas.
Kansas, Boston. Why are all the city names?
Oh, there's a bunch. Of
The Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles.
yeah, no, the Eagles are good.
If the mood hits, no, it doesn't matter if the mood hits or not. The Beach Boys were really good musicians.
I never have gotten.
I hate the
Beatles.
Beatles.
I've never liked.
I don't like their music, but they're good musicians.
Yeah, I don't like their music either.
Journey, I'm actually a fan of.
Look how she's laying. It's
She
like
always lays like that. Her arms
It
always.
looks like she's died and bloated.
She always lay. I don't know why.
Her
Yeah,
little
no,
back legs are crossed, but her little arms are like.
She'll lay on the back of the couch. Just,
But yeah, there's a lot of them that, just like, I think the Beatles are overrated.
I can't
I've never
stand
liked
the
the
Beatles.
I think that the Stones are overrated. I think that the Stones,
As
Gotta-
a band,
gotta-
they may be overrated, but there's quite a few of their songs that I really like.
see, I like one, Sympathy for the Devil. I really like that song.
That's a great song.
I, however, think that Mick Jagger, because I don't care who you are,
But you also have to-
nobody has had a stage presence like Mick Jagger.
Yeah, I mean, you also have to say they are hellacious entertainers.
yeah.
Oh my
And-
God, the way he prances around.
And I think that Mick Jagger's stage presence covered up a lot of their mediocrity.
Okay.
And people just being in awe generally that Keith Richards is still alive. He's 740
He's
years
not.
old.
He's pickled.
It was him and
What
Methuselah.
about Led Zeppelin?
Robert Plant, yes. Jimmy Page, absolutely not.
Okay.
I think Jimmy Page. Hold on. I need to phrase this properly because I like Zeppelin, but I hate with a fucking passion Black Dog. Okay? You will never ever convince me that Jimmy Page was such a goddamn musical genius that he wrote a song in 2 different time signatures instead of the more obvious, they recorded the drums first and then he didn't play the guitar part fast enough. Yeah, I think that
Rush. I can't stand Rush.
I hate Rush.
Yeah.
That's
one of those polarizing bands. People either love them or hate them.
I'm not a fan. But here's here's the bitch of that. Neil Peart, probably one of the greatest drummers to ever live. Certainly had the biggest drum set.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's drum set wouldn't fit in this fucking living room. I mean, he had to throw sticks at cymbals. It was ridiculous. But just like, I am not that big a fan of Tool.
Yeah.
There's a couple songs I like I'm not.
but based on my musical taste, I should be. But and they're all good performers. They're all good musicians, but they write shit in weird time signatures that only fucking
It's like that guy
music
you had
majors
me.
in college can count to.
It's like that guy you had me listen to the other day. It sounds like something I would like, but I didn't really like it.
Are you talking about Sleep Theory?
Yeah.
Oh, they're good. They're good. They remind
I mean,
me
it
of
does
Seven
sound
Dust.
like something I would like, but I was just like,
Just didn't.
See, I listened to what song was it? It wasn't Numb. It was, I think it's called Control. I don't know, but they are really good because their singer is a black guy, and he has the voice for like R&B, that type of higher register, but he sings it over rock and metal guitars. It's great. Oh my goodness, they are so good. But yeah, no, there's a lot of them that I think were.
Pink Floyd.
I like Floyd.
I like Pink Floyd.
I like Pink Floyd, especially Comfortably Numb.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Always like Learning to Fly.
You're not talking about Foo Fighters, are you?
No.
Is that a Pink Floyd?
Maybe I said the wrong title.
No, that.
Is it Learn?
I mean, they had one that was something about.
Yeah.
I think it was Learning to Fly.
I was thinking that's what it was.
Yeah, I really like Floyd. And I like a lot of Zeppelin songs, but there are a couple that just make me want to run
Yeah,
the car
no,
off the
it
road.
was called Learning to Fly.
Well, what about Joe Walsh?
He's a weird motherfucker.
Joe Walsh from the Eagles?
Yeah.
Weird
Have you ever seen
motherfucker.
that interview about? Oh God, what's the name of the song?
Yeah, see, learning to
There's
fly is
three
tongue-tied
different-
and twisted, just an earthbound misfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's their learning to fly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen an interview with Joe Walsh.
Weird motherfucker.
Oh, there was a
that
train
doesn't surprise
derailment northeast of Stuttgart.
Uh-oh. Who else? Who else you want my opinion on? Because I got one on damn near everybody.
I'm trying to think.
Black Sabbath.
Ooh, I hate Sabbath. So here,
the Scorpions.
well, hold on. So the problem with Sabbath is Ozzy's voice sucks. It's weak and thin, and anybody that's ever heard it knows that. But I think Tony Iommi is also an overrated guitar player. I will say that what he did missing the tips of his first three fingers is pretty impressive, because he has prosthetic fingertips. He got in some sort of accident. I want to say it was like a bandsaw accident or something. Lost the tips of his index, middle, and ring finger.
Damn.
So he has these little prosthetic nub things, and he tunes his guitar down to like fucking something super low. It was like A standard tuning or some shit. Who'd you say, the Scorpions?
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate that. Gorky Park.
I love that song.
Bunch of bitch.
I
When's it
love
change?
that song. When's
Just
it
when he
change?
said-
I
I
love that
I really
song.
like that song.
I'm fine with the song. It's the way he says Gorky Park.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Make my way to
Brandy,
Gorky
he's
Park.
like German.
Yeah, they
Fucking annoys me.
they from
damn.
Deutschland.
So you're a racist, is what you know.
German isn't a race;
I know. I'm kidding.
it's an ethnicity. I did not know that's what he said.
Gorky Park. Oh.
That's not what I say when I sing it.
What do you say?
I don't know, but it didn't that.
Just start singing it and we'll find
Well, that's
out.
what it says. Down to
Gorky
Gorky Park.
Park.
Yep, not that. Nope, not in my version. No,
Down to Porky Pig.
all of them are phenomenal guitar players. Or
Oh, I love the
musicians, rather.
music in-
Yeah, I mean they're just fantastic. Is their guitar player Phil Collin or is
No,
that
that's
Def
Def
Leppard?
Leppard.
Okay, he's
I fucking
ridiculous, too.
love Def Leppard.
Oh, yeah.
That's
me
what's,
too.
Well, and that's what's crazy because what was it? Steven was the original,
Yeah, the one that died.
the one that died, and then Phil
The
Collin
overdosed.
kind of took over
huh?
lead guitar. And honest to God, you know, a lot of their fans kind of worship Steven, and the band even is like real wherever. Phil Collin has turned into way
Phil
better
Collin
guitarist.
is amazing.
Oh yeah, he is. And
And Rick Allen, oh my God.
is that the drummer?
Yeah, with the one arm.
Yeah, what he was one of the innovators of the electric drum kit.
Yeah.
It kind of had to be.
Because
Yeah,
of
it kinda had
that.
to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
so for people that don't know, when they got their first big record deal, they got their advance, and he went
Like
out.
in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went out and bought a Corvette and wrecked it and lost his
arm.
left arm.
Yeah. Yep.
So he
Like at the shoulder.
lost all of it. So he started the whole thing with using foot pedal synthesizers, basically, as
And I
to
Came
make
up with his own drum kit.
Yeah,
well,
to-
and
to
I can
make up
tell
for that.
you from firsthand experience, today hearing them play they sound
Oh, God, yeah.
as good as they ever. They
Mm-hmm.
sound as good as on the albums. You know, they
Yeah.
are amazing. They're
See, but here's one that, and I'm sure I'm going to get shit for this, but I don't like Van Halen. But here's the bitch of it, though. David Lee Roth is a decent enough singer. Eddie Van
Fucking
Halen,
hell of an entertainer.
yeah.
Oh my
Eddie Van
God.
Mm-hmm. Halen is probably one of the greatest guitar players to ever live.
I like
Alex, the drummer, fantastic drummer.
I like some of their songs, but I'm not. You know,
I can't name one that I like. I think all of them
Or annoying?
are annoying. They
like Hot for Teacher and all that. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like Jump.
I
It's
hate
annoying.
when he like talks
Yeah,
in the song.
he does that.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
So I guess you didn't like his solo stuff then?
Nope.
Sammy Hagar, though.
Just a gigolo.
Sammy Hagar, though, that's a bad son of a bitch, too. I like Van Halen. Or I don't like Van Halen. I do like Van Hagar. And maybe it's just Sammy Hagar that I like. I don't know. But he's another one. But he's a really good singer and also a really good showman.
See, I think my favorite band of all time is Fleetwood Mac. I fucking love Fleetwood Mac. I love all of their solo shit.
They're a good enough band, and this is, of course, just my opinion. But favorite band of all time, mine would have.
I don't think I can pick a favorite.
I can tell you my favorite song of all time.
See, I can't. When people say your favorite song,
I have too many genres I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my favorite song, hands down, it doesn't matter what's released whenever, is 45 by Shinedown.
See, I love Shinedown is in my top 5 bands of all time, but I can't even pick a song that's my favorite. I like too many of them too much.
Well, I could probably do a top 7 for them pretty easy. Be 45, and then on their second CD there was a song called Atmosphere, which starts off. It doesn't start off slow. It starts off kind of soft, I guess, and then just hits, and I absolutely love it.
He has such a beautiful voice.
Yeah, and I don't normally try to compare myself to other singers.
Simple Man.
Oh yeah, and I rarely say I wish
Sound
I
of
could sound like
Madness.
so and so, but I wish I could sing like Brett Smith. That son of a bitch.
He has
Brent Smith. That motherfucker,
the
man.
The tone in his voice is so.
The power that he has coming out of those vocal cords is gross. It's disgusting.
I'll follow you. I love that
song.
If
makes
there was
me
a way
cry.
for me to
I love
steal
that
his
song.
powers, I would. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll Follow You is one of my favorites by him.
Well, there's
I think one of my
losing track of the song
favorite
names, but
voices was Chester Bennington's. I loved his voice. He had a sweetness to his tone, and he could wail. But he still, even with all the screaming and he still had a very beautiful, sweet tone to his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And
I am a fan of old school Skid Row.
fuck yeah.
You know, like the CD that I have is the best of Skid Row, so I don't know what album the shit was off of, but
I mean, like, I Remember You is one of my all-time songs.
18 in Life, Quicksand Jesus. Oh my God.
I like 18 in Life.
I like old school Guns N' Roses, like a lot.
Yeah. Well, I like Use Your you like that? Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 also. But not all the songs,
Yeah.
but most of them. Because I mean on those.
What about November Rain? That's one of those songs that I like the song, but it goes on way too fucking long.
Well, so here's the thing. And yes, I love November Rain. That is a really fun song to play. It's not that awesome of a song to listen to.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's a great song, don't get me wrong, but you're right. The intro could be cut in half.
Yeah.
There's 2 minutes off the song right there. It's
exactly.
like an 8-minute long
You
fucking
know,
power ballad.
Everybody always talks about Motley Crue. I've never been a big Motley
I
Crue fan.
do not like Motley Crue.
There's a couple of Motley Crue songs. that
Well,
I
Motley
like.
Crue is a prime example of an overrated band. They're fantastic showmen. Vince Neil is a bad singer.
Yeah.
Just because you can sing high don't mean you can sing good. Nikki Sixx apparently likes to fuck everyone over that he comes in contact with.
Now, I did like me some Poison.
Yeah, I like Poison.
Yeah.
At least a few songs. But Motley Crue,
I've just never liked them.
I can't tell you a song of theirs off the top of my head that I like. I will tell you this though. Nikki Sixx's band 6 a.m. Their first album was really, really
Yeah,
good.
it was.
Really, I don't think
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Ooh, that
Real
is
good.
worth a listen.
Really?
But you have to play with the fucking EQ because Nikki Sixx, there are several parts where, because it's based off of his book, The Heroin Diaries, right? And so there are some parts where he's talking, but there's music, but they have the music too fucking loud, and he's got a deep voice, so you got to fuck with the EQ
To be able to hear it.
to be able to hear whatever the fuck he's saying. He's
Yeah.
got a really smooth voice, though.
Queen, fucking loved
Yeah.
Queen.
Oh yeah, totally,
Absolutely.
absolutely, hands
I mean,
down.
God,
I don't know that I can name a song of theirs that I don't like.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe what was it? I'm in love with my car.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, there's
That's
there's
a
a
little
couple
weird.
of those
I
where
can
it's
say
just
that
kind of
like
off
they're
the wall. but-
singles, the things that were
God.
hits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love them all.
Yeah,
Um,
can't go wrong.
You too.
yeah, and I'll tell you this. What's his name? Malik what?
Oh, I know
Rami
who you're
Malik
talking-
Yeah.
did a phenomenal
Oh, yeah.
job
Oh, yeah.
portraying Freddie Mercury.
That movie was just, and I was really,
Oh, that was a great movie.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't want to watch it because I knew if it didn't do him justice, like his personality and his.
I kept forgetting that I wasn't
Yeah.
watching
Yeah.
Freddie
I
Mercury.
was. I didn't
so-
watch it
Yeah.
for a long time because I was afraid of that it would turn me.
Okay, so
And it was just-
here are two interesting things. Number one, the first shoot that they did, the first day, the first scene they shot was the Live Aid
Live Aid concert.
Live Aid concert, right?
Yeah, because they were like, if we can't get this, we can't
Yeah,
get the rest
Yeah.
of
that
it.
was
Yeah.
just like an iconic moment.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if you can't
and-
nail
Well,
that,
they
And
still
if
they
you-
still
if
say
there's a video floating around on YouTube where it's a split screen.
I've seen that.
Rami
Oh,
on
man,
one
that-
side,
I've seen it.
Freddie on the other,
Yeah.
and it is fucking
It was
perfect.
insane.
Yeah.
He nailed
Yeah,
that part.
Yeah,
Like,
because when we watched it together, the split screen thing. and-
Unfortunately, I don't think he's ever gonna do better than that.
no, I think that is the
It
pinnacle
was-
of
but
his.
you know what? If that's
It
the
was-
top of your game, that's
Oh,
a hell of a
absolutely.
top.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. I don't think he can top that. It was
Well,
that good.
I
And
don't
I
know.
mean-
I mean, he's a really good actor. But
He
my
really
God.
is. But damn, what an iconic role. If you're going to be
Yep.
known for something
Yep.
and say this, that's an all right one to go
And-
out on.
Yeah, and I haven't heard anybody shit on that movie.
I don't see how you could.
No.
You
Well,
know,
someone's gonna say something, but I mean,
I thought
they're
they were
dumb.
really. I liked the way that they were really true to about Freddie's sexuality and how even
yeah, they were really on point with the good and the bad.
right like
They didn't paint him as trying to ascend to sainthood.
No, they made him a very real, very flawed, but very good person, and I truly believe that's what he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
It broke my heart with what was her name?
Yeah, I know.
his wife.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just broke my heart because
Yeah.
he was so in love with her. But
But it wasn't the right kind of in love with her.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, because the part that got me was when she said, "What do you want from me?" and he said, "Almost everything."
Yeah.
That's like, oh,
that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Because they both, you could tell, loved each other so much. And, yeah. And see, that's like that relationship. And I've always,
does your thumb ever go to sleep when you're holding this fucking microphone?
yes,
Yeah.
that's why I keep
Okay.
fidgeting.
Yeah.
I like star-crossed lovers that really can't ever quit one another. That's one of the things that just gets me.
Like on Hunger Games.
Brokeback Mountain.
But
I
like,
can't quit you.
I think those were sword cross lovers.
but like,
I saw somebody did like an AI picture, and I can't remember. It was two actresses. Brokeback Mountain too. I was like, damn, I could probably get into that one.
Oh my lord!
well, you don't know what you missed because it was actually a really beautiful movie.
it was. I was actually surprised by it.
It was. I mean,
It was a great movie.
it was a really powerful love story.
It made me cry.
Oh, I bawled. Like, I ugly cried. Mm-hmm. But the whole Quit being such children.
I didn't fucking say anything.
You were thinking.
No, I wasn't. You know what? I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking. I went TDY to Gray Bull, Wyoming, when I was stationed in Colorado Springs. Gray Bull, Wyoming is a town of 1,800 people, and from our hotel, if we were to turn left onto the road, we would have been in Montana. Okay? We were eating at the little fucking The Mexican restaurant. It wasn't good. And this girl...
When it's the restaurant,
yeah,
you say.
yeah. Well, the burger place, bar,
Wasn't
tire
good
care,
either.
gas station was really good. But anyway, this place sucked. But that's not the point. The point is, somehow our waitress fucking started in about Brokeback Mountain. I'm sure one of the idiots that I was there with probably started it. But she was very insistent that it was Broken Back Mountain, like anybody gave a fuck about the EN, or I guess the missing N. And it was like 13 miles up the road or whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was that whole weird conversation? And it went on like, you know, those conversations that go on way too fucking long about
yeah.
nothing.
Stop this.
Yeah, it's like, would you please get us our fucking drinks?
I had one of those today. What?
Was it just now?
But like,
Make that the second one.
I had two of those today, and like the thing that this thing between Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, I've always been obsessed with it. Like that whole where basically they wrote songs about each other and then made each other perform and sing them.
Well, the fact that they made millions and millions and millions
that
of
didn't hurt
dollars off of
anything.
that probably helped a lot.
Oh, I'm sure, but I bet it didn't make it any easier.
I bet it did.
I bet it didn't when your heart's being like now 40 years later, Stevie Nicks is still pissed off about that one line he wrote.
Well, she should roll naked in a bed full of money and fucking let it go.
Packing up's all you want to do. That still enrages her because she's like, I wasn't shacking and packing. Like, she's like, that was so. But I'm like, you did make him sing a spell on himself. So, you know. Like,
And I bet when he's rolling around in a bed full of money, it probably doesn't bother him that much.
I don't know. I mean,
It's hard to be pissed when you're driving a brand new fucking Mercedes.
I don't know if there's somebody that your heart and soul's consumed with and you can't ever make it work with them. I don't know if any amount of money would really fix that.
I bet it would take the sting off a little bit.
I guess, yeah.
It may not fix the problem, but it'd take the edge off. Yes, it would.
I like some of her songs, but there's something about her voice that just bugs the shit out of me.
I love it. I love the rasp, the grit, I just fucking love her. Like, I'm obsessed with her. I'm thinking about getting a Cupid doll of her tattooed on me. Like, for my whole life, I thought she was the coolest woman in the world. Like, I remember watching her videos when I was like 8 years old, and I was like, oh my God, she's a goddess. She's just...
For me, that was Elvira.
I thought Elvira was pretty amazing, but...
I am surprised that you don't have an Elvira tattoo.
Well, buy me one.
Well, goddamn it. You know where the phone is. Make the appointment.
An Elvira Cupid would be adorable.
What is that?
You know,
Is that the big head?
no, they're kind of cartoony caricature tattoos. And what they're based off of is the style is like what they used to call Cupid dolls, and they would give them out at the carnivals. And
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What is that?
I'll just show you one.
Okay. Show me, because describing it's not working for me.
You'll recognize
I'm
it.
sure I will. I
know
just...
what, it's...
That's a Cupid doll.
Oh,
You don't recognize that?
I do.
Okay.
Now Google Cupid doll tattoo.
That...
They usually have, the Cupid dolls have the curl right here.
Don't get that fucking tattooed on you.
Not the Cupid doll. It's a style. It's not going to be the actual Cupid doll.
Okay.
Like a friend of mine did an Elvis Cupid on something.
Okay, that's cute. The little pumpkin.
Okay, that is cute.
See, Cupid doll tattoos are adorable. I saw one in Brittany's shop. I think it was Cassidy, does
Yeah.
a lot of Cupid doll tattoos, and she did one of the Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh my God,
It
that
is
was
the cutest
good.
fucking thing I've ever seen. And then Keely, I think
She
Keely's
does
the one
some-
that did the Elvis Cupid this week.
Okay, there's some cute little Cupid Elviras.
Oh,
Let me see.
yeah, hell yeah. Now I've got to look and see if anybody's done a Stevie Nicks Cupid. I'm sure they have. Stevie.
Oh, look at that one. That one's cute.
Okay. We're
We're scrolling our.
Actually,
no, we'll go around
the internet
with this.
has yet to do a good QB Stevie.
We'll go around and do this, and then we'll call this done. So we're gonna
Well, there
start.
is one story I want to share, but
Okay,
what?
we're gonna do this first.
okay.
Off the top of your head, top 5 bands, in no particular order.
Good God.
Oh, God, don't start with me because my stuff changes all the time.
That's why I said off the top of your head.
No, don't start with me.
Okay, Brandy.
Shine Down. Fleetwood Mac. Lincoln Park. I got 3. And Matchbox 20. I know I could just, there's so many things going on in my head right now. Def Leppard.
Ross.
No particular order.
No particular order.
Fleetwood Mac. U2.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
They probably in my top 7.
You were.
They another overrated band in my opinion.
No,
Oh, I
absolutely
think so. Especially if you're gonna call yourself the Edge, maybe you should play the guitar. What? He is a mediocre guitar player.
Dave Matthews Band.
Ooh, okay.
What is that? 3?
Yep.
Let's see. Let me think here. I'm gonna say Boston.
Okay.
I love rolling the windows down and just cruising and cranking Boston up, and and I'm gonna say 6. Def Leppard
Okay.
and Duran Duran.
All right. I don't know that I.
You're going to ask this question and then you're like, I don't know.
No, I don't know that I can name a song from Duran Duran.
Well, you have to understand. You
That was
came
a-
up at
Yeah,
very
but you
time.
came
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was they were
Yeah.
like mid '80s, right?
No, they were like early
When
and
we
mid
were coming
80s.
up in school, they were the biggest. They were everywhere. They're like,
They dominated MTV.
I mean,
for
like I
3
know
years.
that I've heard songs from them.
Hungry Like the Wolf.
Oh, okay,
Oh, yeah.
The
okay.
Chauffeur, The Reflex,
All right.
Union of the Snake,
Hungry Like the Wolf is the only one that I
James
recognize.
Bond theme,
Oh, really?
Golden Eye.
Eyes to Kill.
Oh, okay.
They were like as popular and as everywhere as Shinedown is now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I
And
get.
that's another thing about U2. They were equally that popular at that same time.
Yeah.
So when we were growing up, U2 was like I had every bootleg, every
Oh, I wore
Yeah.
YouTube shit out.
With or
YouTube
without
shit
you?
out back then.
if there were Spotify back
Yeah.
then, Jesus Christ, they'd still be the highest played based on how many times I played that damn song.
All right. So I guess it's me now. Let's do Creed, definitely. Shine Down, Fuel. So what's hard is like I like Pearl Jam,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's hard trying to get just down to 5.
I like early Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Oh, Alice in Chains. So there's my number 4. Just like I like Temple of the Dog. That's a great album, but they only put out one. I like Blind Melon, and I'm telling you that as good as
I know you.
Whatever
said
song that is
said he was an asshole.
No, well, he was an asshole, but as good as No Rain is. Yeah, I know that is not the best song on that CD.
Well, I like it.
Oh no, I do too. But that CD is chock full of hits.
What's your number 5?
Oh shit. Number 5. Who'd already say Creed? Shinedown. Alice in Chains. Fuel.
You got one more.
Anybody recent?
I'm gonna say Garth Brooks.
Yeah, I didn't do any solo artists, but
I like Garth Brooks.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of because Garth Brooks, Tupac, I did say band, didn't I? All right, let's say early Pearl Jam. Okay.
Okay. Nirvana.
All right.
In This Moment.
Ooh. Y'all hadn't heard them. have
Falling
you?
in Reverse.
It's a metal band fronted by a female singer.
I've heard some of it.
That bitch can
She
scream.
don't like it.
No, but I've heard I like.
Nirvana, Falling in Reverse, In This Moment. Bowling for Soup. Those are my happy songs.
Only for souls.
And
Boy, glad I was wrong about that one.
Shinedown, I guess. It's hard to just do 5.
It
10 would have been easier, but I guess that's my list.
Yeah, but we don't have time to do 10.
Yeah.
So what?
Tell us your story.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to end with this. This is several weeks old, too. This guy went missing in 1999. This was in Algeria. He went missing in 1999 when he was 19. He was found 26 years later.
How old was he when he went missing?
19. He's now 45. He was in they said some sort of sheep pen that was under a floor in like a shed. It had hay covering it. Now they got him out. He had a beard. It wasn't it wasn't a 26-year-old beard. He had shortish hair. He was clean, looked very well taken care of.
That
He
seems
was
suspicious.
300 feet from his home.
What the hell?
And his dog knew he was there. His dog had been around the neighbor's property for about a month hanging out. He could smell his owner.
So was he on the neighbor's property?
I don't understand. The dog couldn't have lived for 30 years.
No.
After he went missing, the dog kept going to the next door neighbor's property for a month looking for this guy.
Okay,
And then the owner killed the dog and left it on in their front yard.
okay.
Because sooner or later that dog was going to find where this kid was.
We're gonna have words about him killing my dog.
But yeah,
Not
they
in
found this
Algeria.
guy alive and looking good
So
under a floor of a shed.
the neighbor had him held there?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
for
What the
26
hell?
years.
Well, like,
They didn't go that far into
they didn't make it that weird.
all what was going on, but he said the guy that was kidnapped said that it's weird, and I don't know what they do over there or what they believe in, but he said through a window he could see his family like daily walking and leaving the house and stuff, and he couldn't say anything because he was under a spell.
What the-
With dude, man.
yeah.
And then finally, just like, I'm gonna go back home now. See ya.
Well, no, there was video of them pulling him up from the hole, and I know, like I said, he was well taken care of. He was.
I was trapped.
His hair was cut. His beard was trimmed. It doesn't look like he was held prisoner, you know? It was just a
Sex
weird
slave.
story.
He was a sex slave.
It was kind of like that girl that
Yeah.
that girl that they found in the container on that dude's property.
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend went to clean.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he
And he
shot
killed-
the guy in the head.
That one was a little weird too,
Yeah.
because it came out that she was, you know, she
Yeah, we talked about
she was
it.
redheaded, had glasses. Like when they found her in the container,
Oh yeah, that's okay.
she just didn't act like she'd been held captive. And then it come to find out, you know, she was in the house, and
Yeah.
it was one of those weird stories. Anyway, that was it.
All right. We are calling this one done. Y'all be good.
Bye.